Hey Taurus, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with your monthly message for August 2020. We are using the Lightseer's Tarot for your message this month, as well as some oracle cards. We'll get to those. As always, I'm going to remind you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. If you do not know where all your signs are placed, put your birth information into an astrology calculator online, and then come back and watch all your videos. All right, let's get into it. We're talking about the energy atmosphere of August for you, Taurus. What awaits you, the adventures, the explorations, the quests, and so on. We are taking a look at what's charging the energy atmosphere so that you can achieve your highest and greatest potential. All right, 3 cards from the bottom of the deck. These are intended to be the overall theme of the reading. Your first of 3 is Temperance. Ooh, alchemy and change right here on this card. It is the bringing together of energies, the unifying of energies, and typically things that would not necessarily go together. So temperance has you thinking outside the box, Taurus. It has you considering other options from perspectives you may not have ever considered, which is wonderful. Inspired thought, inspired intuition, sending you down rabbit holes of your own spiritual journey and considering your life from a perspective you have not typically done. I like that for you. That sounds adventurous. Coming with it, another major arcana, Injustice. Balancing the scales here. This is a card of mercy. In ancient tarot, you'll read about how this card is, it brings and offers a merciful energy. So with Temperance sitting next to Justice, there is something in your world that requires change, an upgrade, a shift in frequency. And you are all about engaging your brilliant clarity to bring harmony to whatever that situation is for you. Coming with that is the World. Beautiful. 3 major arcana in your overall theme of the reading. The World card is one of those cards we love to welcome into a reading because it's all about fulfillment. It's the last card in the major arcana, and then it resets to 0 at the Fool. So there is a sense of completion, fulfillment, and reward on the World. It's also a blessing of all your prior effort blossoming in the now. So whatever is shifting and changing in Temperance brings a sense of harmony, balance, and mercy to your life, which continues to bless you with reward from all your prior effort. And then as the World turns over to the Fool, you take that energy with you on your next go-round or next exploration of the layer that you're working on in your spiritual journey at this time. Fantastic, Taurus. Let's see what else is coming with this. Your first card. Wow, you are on a streak with major arcana here. Here's the Star. Beautiful card. This is a card about the courage to be vulnerable, to co-create with the divine. And look at the connection here on this card from her heart space into the divine, all that is, right? This is how we manifest, we feel, we love. We offer that to the field of raw potential in which we exist to create the kind of lifestyle we desire in our heart space. So there it is, the Star, following your guiding star, following, leaning into your strength. There is a connection to the Strength card on the Star card here in tarot as well. So you have the strength to continue your manifestation process at a time when perhaps you've had some Tower moments, because the Star follows the Tower. And typically the woman on this card is nude and at a river starting over. And her nudity on the card is representative of her vulnerability. And her decision to walk away from the Tower with nothing, not even the clothes on her back, indicates her courage and her strength to move forward. So the feeling here is in your overall theme, something's got to shift, give, change, and it alters your world a bit, but for the better. And some of your vulnerabilities are exposed to your own eye, to your own ego, and lovingly cared for in your heart space. Coming with the star is the Knight of Wands. Beautiful. Well, manifesting pure raw enthusiasm, creative fire, and passion is a fantastic idea. And to live this way, to live free and liberated like this knight would, to travel and move through your every experience in that way takes courage. And it does expose your vulnerability. But you're willing to do that. The Knight of Wands is... he will always fulfill his mission. Knights convey messages between cards, so we'll see where he's headed in a moment. He takes a circuitous route getting there. He's distracted quite easily. And my feeling here is that it is important for you to not become distracted at this time. What you are holding in heart space for manifestation that is related to your creative fire and passion, that is fulfilling to you in a way that is freeing and liberating, is so important that you don't feel you can afford distraction. So be mindful of that. Well, that'll be simple for you because this knight's going right to a king, and not just any. He's going to the King of Swords. And, you know, the King and the Queen of Swords, they have a reputation for being ruthless in their decision-making process. And you may need to take some of that strength and steel, if you will, and apply it to your own sense of distraction so that you don't become distracted. You need this kind of stability from this king to stay on point with your manifestation at this time. So do that. This king brings us the ability to make good choice, good decision. He is a reminder for you to stay in harmony with what you hold in heart space. And coming with him is the Ten of Swords. What I love about the Ten of Swords in this deck in particular is that the person is not pinned to the ground by the swords. This card's called the Fallen Master. The intention of its message is to reach, again, it suggests fulfillment, right? Like the world. It's reaching a point of fulfillment and then getting up and walking on to the next horizon with all of the wisdom that you've gleaned from those 10 swords that were pinning you to the ground, okay? So while the King of Swords holds the Ace of Swords, which is everlasting strength, brilliant clarity, the Ten of Swords is a fulfillment of your everlasting strength and brilliant clarity in the realm of what these three overall cards represent to you, and a new horizon awaits. Not only does a new horizon await, but you've already gotten up, removed those 10 swords, and headed off in the direction of that new horizon, taking your mastery there, which is why it is so important that there be no distraction from the Knight of Wands. So it's wonderful that the star is sending this knight off toward the King of Swords, because he doesn't mess around. And the Knight of Wands is going to want to get there in a timely manner. Because whatever is on this horizon for you is compelling. It's calling you. And it's the Wheel of Fortune, yet another major arcana. And for me, intuitively, this card represents the divine delivery system. So you are in a period of manifestation and fulfillment. You've got the world here, you've got the star, you've got this 10, now the wheel. You are making way in your world, mercifully so, for the very change, temperance, that you have affirmed and prayed for in manifestation for a long period of your life experience. So now is not the time to stop, quit, or be distracted. Stay on point with yourself, Taurus. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. All right, super stable card. It's called the Miser, though. This is a card of hanging on to something that you might be better off letting go of. So the Four brings you stability. The Wheel, or stability within the foundation. The Wheel is delivering something to your foundation. though there's something upon the foundation that you are hanging onto, clinging actually, that would better serve you to let go. So consider what that is for you. It's quite possible that as I'm saying it, you know exactly what that is in your world. So it's time to let that go. It will free up what is coming in. Next, we have the Death card. A simultaneous ending and beginning. Yes, because letting go of what's not serving you is a strong and stable thing to do, and the Death card is here to sweep it off the foundation for you, which makes way for what's coming on the wheel, what's coming off the World card as well, what's coming from the Star. So the Death card also offers yet another horizon that we're walking towards. So 10 of Swords, Death card. There's double horizon energy there. So this is where you're headed. It's really important that you do this work and make way for what it is you've been manifesting for. Coming with the Death card is the Five of Cups. And you know, I see this card as you successfully clearing from your foundation these 3 cups that you no longer require. I don't see this as a loss. Many people focus on this particular 5 as grieving a loss, mourning something. But my feeling is that you are letting go of those 3 cups purposely, because this is what has to go. This is the energy, the experiences, the circumstances and situations that no longer have place in your world. And in order to keep your scales balanced so that what's on the wheel and awaiting you on these horizons, that energy has to go, and it still leaves you with 2 cups behind you, which again is unified energy, temperance, one more time. So your reading itself is an infinity loop. It circles back on itself over and over again in the message, Taurus. It's really quite a beautiful flow that you find yourself in, and it's quite likely that you will have to take this message to many different aspects and topics within your life at this time. So, you know, just continue to duplicate your effort, because this kind of flow is informative and educational to you, and you'll be able to leverage all this beautiful energy exactly on what it is you're in manifestation for. Whoa, fantastic. All right, we're going to move on to Angel Answers. This is an opportunity for you to ask a question. If you've got one, the cards will answer it for you. So pause the video if you have to compose your question. You can also allow these cards to confirm something for you or be a fresh message. I will relate them to what is already on the table. First card. Ooh, nice. This is a good one, and it's shown up quite a lot in the monthly readings so far. Communicate clearly. Yes, I'm putting that next to the King, but I also want to connect it to the Star. No verbal clutter when it comes to manifestation. Don't be vague. Be consistent. If there is even a remote chance that what you are expressing could mean more than one thing to the person you are expressing it to, make sure you are understood and you are very clear. And if you've got questions, ask them so you don't have to fill in any blanks. Okay, next card. I love this for you too. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, it will guide you beautifully. Do that. Next, you have the Romance card. Oh, sweet. Start with yourself. You are the love of your life. And that is exactly what attracts love to your life. That card may be confirming that you are coming into beloved relationship with someone in perfect divine timing. I love that card. It connects to the Wheel of Fortune for me. You know, that is the divine delivery system. It does work in its own sense of timing, so to speak. So come into alignment with divine timing, perfect timing. Okay. We are now going to do the Soul Truth cards. It's a new deck for me, and great questions in the deck. So this is one for you to contemplate and perhaps meditate with throughout the month. You have, am I focused on what I want most? That is such a great question when you have so much amazing manifestation energy showing up in your reading. Are you being consistent? Are you truly consistently holding in heart space what it is you wish to manifest? Okay, now we're moving on to the Divine Energy Oracle. These are meant for inspiration, empowerment, affirmation even. Your first card is Retreat. Yeah, I'm taking this one to mean not to move away or run away. Retreat. I'm taking this to mean go on retreat. Take care of yourself. Take some quiet timeouts for yourself this month. Find a place where you can be in stillness and relaxation. And then, oh, look at this. Admit your vulnerabilities. I feel you're doing that. You have the Star card here. It takes great courage to be vulnerable. And that was the beginning part of your message even. So yeah, do that. Boldly put them right out there. And then we have choose friends wisely. Yes, this is all about where, how, and with whom you spend your energy. Where are you making the energetic investment? Is there generosity, reciprocity in the connection and in the flow? Engage in connections and relationships that do reciprocate. All right, Taurus, there it is. Thank you so much for watching. Again, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. Definitely tune into the daily messages here on the YouTube channel and leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste. Bye for now.